What inspires change? What motivates us? It's what's inside that moves us. What moves you? Get the Scion story at Scion.com.
Reports say it was raining and visibility was poor early Sunday morning when the Star Marianas flight went down in the bush on Tinian, killing 3 people, 2 Chinese tourists and the pilot, Luis Silva. Silva was en route back to Saipan with his 6 passengers when, shortly after 3 a.m., the plane went down. Tim Cornelison is the FAA's air traffic manager for the Marianas.
There was significant weather reported in the channel between Saipan and Tinian. The aircraft contacted Saipan Tower and asked what the weather was and was told that there was weather in the channel. I don't know if Northern Tinian, they have the Voice of America there, and I don't know if you've noticed that antenna array they have these incredible strobe lights on there, and it was reported from the tower that from Saipan Tower you could not see the lights on the Voice of America towers.
Raining at the time?
Yes.
An FAA employee, for the time being, has been designated to investigate the crash, and Cornelison says it's too early to say what might have caused it. However, Cornelison acknowledged that there were 2 serious incidents prior to the fatal crash, one on Friday and one on Saturday, both involving a Star Marianas plane.
3:30 or 4 o'clock Friday afternoon that a Cessna 172 that was owned and operated by Star Marianas had departed the Tinian airport, and it was reported to me that they lost power and landed on a roadway, Broadway.
On Tinian?
On Tinian, yes.
No injuries?
No injuries.
No damage to the plane?
3 passengers, no damage to the plane.
Then, early on Saturday morning, also on Tinian, another Star Marianas plane taxied into a ditch off the runway, causing damage to the plane.
Was taxiing out for departure on his way to Saipan and missed a turn on the taxiway and ran across a grass area, and the aircraft ended up in a concrete enforced drainage ditch, and there was damage to the aircraft on that incident.
And was any request made of the pilot? And if so, what?
I believe it's required, and it was reported to me that the pilot had been sent for drug and alcohol testing, which I believe is normal for somebody operating an aircraft.
The pilot in this case was Luis Silva, the same pilot who died early Sunday morning, less than 24 hours later after the Saturday mishap.
It was reported to me by the Commonwealth Ports Authority that it was the same pilot from the Saturday incident.
Ever since the ferry service from Saipan to Tinian stopped more than 2 years ago, flights from Saipan to Tinian have increased dramatically, from roughly 10 or 15 a day a few years ago to as many as 70 or 80 a day now. Freedom Air, which just filed for bankruptcy, and Star Marianas provide the flights, and most of their passengers are Chinese tourists headed for the Tinian Dynasty Casino.
Our number 1 job is safety, and for a commercial operation such as this, the FAA certifies that it's a safe operation, certify that the company has sound management principles, that they operate and maintain their aircraft in accordance with the guidelines, and that the pilots that fly the airplanes meet all the proper certifications and have the qualifications to do that. So, of course, we're concerned.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.
I wouldn't know that 10 to 15 number, but Freedom Air